My take on the rise of the divorce rates and the failures of marriage and how that plays out in the travesty of, just the ugliness and the damage that's done to lives, families, children, and how that gets, rippled out throughout the future. It came about in a number of ways. The running joke is that it's the four horsemen of the apocalypse. We can sit down and say it was the ease of contraception and the availability of contraception allowed women to respond to the hypergamous impulses, the desire to sexually marry up or to better themselves, to seek the bigger and better deal. And in a very real way, it freed them to do that sexually. And it allowed a freedom to take place, that it becomes very sexually driven and to not have necessarily the ramifications of a poor choice in a past time. The second is the massive transformation of the family law structure, is that, quite frankly, you're equal in marriage until divorce. And then the laws change that are so feminine weighted that it's not even funny. It destroys the incentives for men to actually enter into marriage. So you're stripping the incentives. A third one is going to be kind of also another unique one, is that you talk about the knowledge and service-based economy, that we talk about culture, is one that's devaluing, making men basically irrelevant to the equation. And society and culture are driving this. We can't just reflect, to sit down and say, take it as it is, and man up. It's a phrase I absolutely loathe, and it's one of the things that I responded to in the naming of my blog, is to do it smartly. Because it wasn't something I sit down and say the objective isn't what I find offensive, it's the manner in which they're telling men to do it. So I see a lot of these things as being major social structural elements that have changed the incentive, has changed the structure, and has changed the course of men making responsible decisions and being driven towards marriage. And they're not healthy.